Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Hinkle here today with your math lesson. Today's math lesson is called Mystery Number. And it's a little similar to the game that Mr. Hinkle and I played a couple weeks ago. In that game I had these cards, our bug cards, all lined up, 1 to 20, and he guessed the number in my pocket by asking questions about the numbers. Is it greater than? Is it less than? So this is going to be a little similar to that. However, it's adding a few more steps. So the first thing I need you to do is get a piece of paper and a pencil ready. We need to write our numbers 10 to 20. That's right. Today we're only dealing with our double-digit teen numbers from the set 10 to 20. So I'm going to be writing on a whiteboard and whiteboard marker 10 to 20. And I would like you to follow along and write 10 to 20 as well on your pad of paper so you can help X out the numbers as we play the game. So to start, I'm going to write the number 10. 10 is just a 1 and a 0. So go ahead and write a number 10 in the top corner of your paper. Next, when we're counting, after 10 comes 11, which is just a 1 and a 1. After 11 comes, you're right, 12, which is a 1 and a 2, over the rainbow slide down and kick back. After the number 12 is the number 13, a 1 and a 3, a backward C, a backward C. That's how you make the number 3. 14, a 1 and a 4. 4, little capital L, straight line down. 15 comes next. 15 is a 1 and a 5. For 5, over, down, big belly out. 16, a 1 and a 6. Make a 1 and a 6 is a C and tuck it in. 17, a 1 and a 7. Run across the top and slide down. 18, a 1 and an 8. For 8, we make an S and squiggle back to start. 19, a 1, and then for 9, I like to say a circle, then the line makes a 9. And lastly, our number 20, that 2, over the rainbow slide down and kick back, and a 0. So we need our paper to look like this to play the game. Something also that's different about the game is instead of just the numbers, I'm going to zoom back here so you can see all of them. Instead of just the numbers, we're using double 10 frames. And what a double 10 frame is it's 2 10 frames glued together. So I'm going to bring one up here and show you. This one here is the number 10. It's the number 10 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to fill the whole top. If you start at the bottom, you're going on to 11, 12, 13, and so forth. So this is a double 10 frame, 10. Our 10 is filled, and we have nothing more. This one is 11. You know the whole top is full, so you can say 10, and then just add one more with your counting. 10, 11. What do you think this one is? It's 12, you're right. 10, 11, 12. And for this one, we have 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 on this double tens frame. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we have that halfway point. So this is a tens frame, and then we filled up 5 of the bottom's 10 frame. So if you were to count by fives, 5, 10, 15. This represents the number 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, or to quick count, 10, 15, 16. What do you see here? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, or quick count, 10, 15, 16, 17. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, or 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Or could you quick count it for me? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And our last one in our double tens frame doesn't have any empty spots. It is completely filled with circles. We've got our 10 and our 20. 10 plus 10 is 20. This double tens frame is 20. So I have the cards organized here by 10 all the way up to 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we have our board here that we've already written together, our teen numbers, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, I have one of those bug cards in my pocket right now, and Mr. Hinkle is going to come join us to ask some questions and see if he can find out what our mystery number is. Now, we're going to be crossing off numbers on this as he's asking questions until we find that mystery number that I have placed in the pocket of my sweatshirt right now. So, Mr. Hinkle,
Yes.
We are playing 10 to 20. We've got our double 10 frames here. We've written 10 through 20. And I would like you to ask some questions, much like the game we played before, to see what our mystery number is.
Is the mystery number larger than 15?
It is larger than 15. So if it's larger than 15, instead of turning these over today, we're going to use this as our record keeping. It's larger than 15. So if it's larger than 15, that means it's going to be one of these numbers. So we're going to simply X off all the numbers that are 15 and smaller. So we know now my mystery number is larger than 15. Okay, next question.
Is the number next to 18?
It is not next to 18. So if it is not next to 18, we have to X out 18's neighbors. 18 has 2 neighbors, 17 and 19. So we know it is not those numbers. Mr. Hinkle has 3 more numbers that it could be.
Is the number less than 18?
The number is not less than 18. So which should we cross off on our record keeping board if it is less than 18? There's only one. Okay, so he's got 2 numbers left for the secret number in my pocket.
Is the number less than 20?
The number is less than 20. So if the number is less than 20, we have to cross out 20. And what number do you think that Mr. Hinkle narrowed it down to? Let's go ahead and circle it. You circle it on your paper. I'll circle it on my pad. And I'm going to go ahead and take it out of my pocket And it is 18. Well done, Mr. Hinkle. Thanks for playing.
Anytime.